So, Dr. Gonzalez, tell me, and people listening right now, because I'm sure there's plenty of people interested in this, what LifeMod is exactly.
So, people ask me that all the time. Basically, LifeMod is short for lifestyle modification. It's a program that was created in 2009. We're licensed and we are trademarked. And basically, what we do is completely different than any other program out there. In fact, we have not one competitor in the area.
Nobody is doing exactly.
No
what
one's
LifeMod
doing
does.
exactly what we're doing. What we're doing basically is trying to give you information. We bring in the individual and we treat them as individuals. We look at them. We look at their labs. We look at what they want, their goals. And we also have this really cool machine called the InBody that we put people on. And this machine basically gives you weight and also does segmental fat analysis and segmental muscular analysis, so that when you leave our office on that first visit, you have more information about yourself than you've ever had.
And I think that kind of feeds into culture now, because we are information junkies now. We want to know exactly what our sleep pattern is, our calorie intake. It's almost like we become an obsessive society when it comes to knowing exactly what's happening to us. Now, the thing from what we were talking before, the thing that separates LifeMod from everything else is that you customize the program for the individual. What are the benefits for that? Why is there such a success rate with doing that rather than following something that covers it's for everybody?
Sure. So one of the things that I always say is that we know more about our cars than we know about our bodies. And even though we're an information-driven society nowadays, it's unbelievable to me how people know more about their car than they know about their body. I will tell you, I walk around the area and I'm like, do you know your blood type? People have no idea. No idea. But if you ask them, how many cylinders does your car have, they know what kind of gas it takes.
Sure.
So what we're trying to do with LifeMod is give you information and tell you this is what we need to do. You need to know everything about yourself. One of our mottos, we have 3 or 4 mottos, but one of our big mottos is Victim Vestri Vita, which is Latin for conquer your life. And what we try to do with that is that if you don't know your life, if you don't know your body, if you do not know your makeup, you will never be able to achieve optimum health. Number one. Number two, the other dictum that we have is know thyself. And so this is why we're completely different. Here's a really good example, paleo diet, for example.
Sure. Big, it's really big right now.
Huge. I mean, the guy who developed this is brilliant. He didn't really reinvent the wheel. He just basically said, hey, I think that we need to go back to our Paleolithic self. Stuff that we have always said at LifeMod. But the problem with the paleo diet is that even though it will work for the majority of people, it cannot work for every single person because we're all completely different. And I'll give you a really good example. We have people here, and I have 3 or 4 members currently who are allergic to meat. So if you look at the paleo diet and they apply that to their bodies and to themselves, they're actually going to gain weight, and they're actually going to decrease their longevity.
When you mean allergic, when you say allergic to meat, what happens to them?
So there's different types of allergies. There's the environmental allergies that people get, like sinusitis, and you get allergies when you have pollen in the air. But we don't care about that at LifeMod. What we're looking at is allergies that are in your belly. So that if you do not process meat, for example, very well, you're actually allergic, and we are able to measure it with our lab that we do. And what that means is that when you eat meat, and if you were allergic to meat, you're actually not metabolizing the meat well at all, and it actually increases your obesity rate. Instead of losing weight, you're going to gain weight. Instead of decreasing inflammation in your body, you're increasing inflammation. So now you have more free radicals in your system. And this sort of kind of goes with the whole, longevity medicine, because LifeMod is a tailored program. It's anti-aging, it's wellness, it's longevity, and it's energy medicine. It's about creating this energy around knowledge about yourself. And then we go forward and give you optimum health.